Nagbabalik ang DepED Hour para sa Tele-Turuan. Ngayong gabi ay itatapok natin ang unang module ng English para sa Season 8. Sa module pong ito ay makakasama natin si Frank Edward Aquino ng San Jose National High School na tatalakay sa aralin tungkol sa simple past tense of regular verbs.
Halina, manood, makinig at matuto sa ating Tele-Turuan.
Good evening, dear students and televiewers. Welcome to English Module 1, Season 8 of DepED Hour, Tele-Turuan. I am Frank Edward Aquino from San Jose National High School, your teacher presenter for this episode. So this evening, we are going to talk about simple past tense, about regular verbs. So at the end of the lesson, you are expected to first identify how to form past tense, and number 2 is write sentences using past tense. Now, before we proceed to our lesson, let us have first a short review of what is a verb. Verb is simply defined as part of a speech which is used to demonstrate an action or state of being. What are the examples of verbs? Let us give. Like for example, we have jumped, kicked, cook, and jumped. Now, question is, what is simple past tense? Simple past tense is used to indicate an action that took place at some past time. A time expressions like yesterday, last week, last year, and others indicate the use of past tense. Specifically, we are going to learn the 6 ways on how to form simple past tense of regular verbs. Let us begin with number 1. Simple past forms of the verb are created by adding ed at the end of the verb. Let's have an example. The word want. So all we need to do is to add ed. In return, we will have the word wanted. Now, let's use it in a sentence. Gigi wanted to buy a new car. Our verb in the sentence is wanted, which is in the past form. Let's have another example. The word look. Now this time, you try it. Okay, very good. So all we need to do is to add ed so that we will have the word looked. Now let's use that in a sentence. Sophia looked at the stars last night. Where is our verb in the sentence? Very good. Our verb in the sentence is looked, which is in the past form already. But we also have time marker or time expressions, which is last night. Last example for rule number 1. We have the word jump. Now, we need to add ed to have jumped. For us to use that in a sentence, let's have this. Toby jumped over the dog. Our verb in the sentence is jumped, which is already in the past form because it carries ed. For the second way, for verbs ending in e, we only need to add d at the end of it. So let's have an example. The word change. So since it ends with e, now we need to add d at the end for us to have the word change. Now let's use that in a sentence. Richard changed his clothes. Our verb in the sentence is change. Another example, the word like. All we need to do is to add d at the end of it for us to have the past form liked. Let's use that in a sentence. Jenny liked the photos of her friend. Where is our verb? Our verb is liked, which is already also in the past form. Last example for rule number 2. The word die. Again, it ends with vowel e. So thus, we need to add d at the end of it. So we will have the word died. Now let's try that in a sentence. Jose Rizal died for our country. Where is our verb? Died, which is in the past form. Third ways. For verbs ending in Y, change Y to I, then add ed in the end. For us to understand, let's try and have an example. The word try. The word try ends with Y. So thus, we need to change Y into I, then add ed. Now let's use that in a sentence. He tried really hard to pass the exam. Where is our verb again? Try, which is already in the past form. Another example, the word fry. So the word fry ends with Y. So thus we need to change Y into I, then add ed, so that we will have the word fried. Let's use that in a sentence. My mother fried the fish. Where is our verb? The verb is fried. Very good. Number 4. Remember when the verb ends in consonant, vowel, and another consonant. All we need to do is to double the consonant and add ed. For us to understand, let us have an example. The word stop. It ends with consonant, which is T, a vowel, which is O, and another consonant, which is P. So all we need to do is to double the last consonant, which will be stop. We need to add P. Then we need to add ed at the end so that we will have the word stop. Let's try that in a sentence. The car stopped. Where is our verb? Stopped. Very good. Another example is the word drop. Again, it ends with consonant, vowel, and another consonant. So thus, we need to double the last consonant into PP. Thus, we need to add ed to have the word dropped. Let's try that in a sentence. The teacher dropped the chalk. Where's our verb? Okay, the word dropped, which ends in ed. Number 5. If the last letter of the verb is X, we don't double the last consonant. Let's have an example. The word facts. Since it ends with X, all we need to do is to just simply add ed at the end of it. So we will have the word faxed. Let's try that in a sentence. The letter was faxed by the secretary. Obviously, we already have the past form of the verb, faxed. Number 6. When the verb ends in a vowel like a, e, o, and u plus y, y does not change to I, but just simply add ed at the end of it. Now let's try this in the word stay. So stay is a word that ends with y, and it's preceded by a. Therefore, we need to add ed at the end, so to have stayed. Now, let's try again to use that in a sentence. So the sentence will be, she stayed at home last Monday. Where is our verb? Stayed. How about time marker? Yes, last Monday. So it shows that the sentence is in the past form. Now, that we have learned all the ways on how to transform regular verbs in the simple past form, and before we have the activity, let us add first some reminders for